everybody. We're finally back. Carl with a K from Bushwood.
All right, Corey without an R from Bushwood. People have been asking when we're going to do more of these episodes. And in fact, we have been doing them.
Except somebody's been goofing up on them.
Jason left me alone with the program. Yeah. So we did a really nice one from Maggie's, the old anglers. Not Maggie's, not Manglers. It's Maggie's. Carl even made a awesome comment about her attractiveness.
Oh, she's a good-looking babe.
I had the camera set up wrong and cut our heads off. So we couldn't use that one. So then we tried another episode, and that also went well with Bud, but I did not have
the audio on.
So we have shot 2 episodes, just no one's ever going to see them because apparently I don't know how to use the equipment.
Well, we're here. We got the pro. Jace is back, so I mean, so now we should have no mistakes.
So this should go off. Okay. At the very least, it's not my fault if it doesn't.
Okay, so
before you get into it, I want to demonstrate my shirt.
Aw, can I demonstrate mine?
Sure. Muskie League's been going good.
Yes, very good. I missed for the first time in the 5 years. I missed 2 weeks in a row.
And why is that?
Because we moved, and moving is a pain in the royal butt.
Are there any bankers you'd like to endorse?
Oh, no. Well, Park City did a very good job. Val at Park City did a very super job, so I got to say kudos to her. Other than that, the rest of them stunk, including the people we bought from. But anyways.
Well, we're coming off the heels of the 4th. I don't know, traffic was insane when the little bit I was in town. Kathy said that was the most traffic in Boulder she's seen in over 10 years.
Minocqua was just as stupid. It was just, no matter where you went, it just was busy, period.
So we mentioned Maggie's. If you haven't been there, you should check that out. She's doing a great job. We were hoping to promote it right out of the gate. Well, now it's been over a month and she's doing great, but check that out. And I was just there yesterday for a few days now. The old shillelagh has been rebuilt.
Open up?
Yep. So they unfortunately burnt here not too long ago, but the new building is up and it's awesome. So check that out too. That is just, I don't know what direction it would be, north or whatever, just walking distance north of Maggie's. So both of them in Manitowish waters there. So check that out.
So we got a couple of things to talk about here.
Okay.
This is Hodag Country Fest, Thursday and Saturday through Saturday. Doesn't it go on Sunday too?
I don't know.
I think so, but that's this coming weekend.
Have you ever been?
Yeah, I have. The first year I ever went, Garth Brooks played.
Really?
Yeah, and then he became famous and never heard from him since.
Huh, that's interesting.
But I got to see him.
That's cool.
What's this one?
All right, then there's also Bear River Powwow over in Lac du Flambeau. That's Friday through Sunday coming up.
Okay. And then July 11th, Phelps Snowmobile Club Summer Ride Picnic, 3 to 6 o'clock. Probably going to be any picnic is a fun time. So get your butts over there and check it out.
You know what they're going to be doing there?
What are they going to do?
No, I'm asking you. Do you know what they're going to be doing?
Well, it's just a typical picnic.
Not topless grass drags or anything?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything like that.
You should suggest that.
Maybe they should do that sort of thing.
Then on Saturday, the 12th, the Women Learn to Shoot Day at the Minocqua Gun Club from 9:30 to noon.
Huh. That could be dangerous for wives that get pissed off at their husbands. Mercer Backyard Barbecue Cook-Off starts at noon next Saturday on the 12th. And then St. Germain Pedal in the Pines, 9, 18, or 35-mile bike ride. Huh. That's what Pedal in the Pines means.
Yeah. You think you could do it?
I don't know. Nah. Well, after moving all this stuff, I'm in pretty good shape.
Again?
I got bruises and cuts all over the place, but anyways.
Well, speaking of being in good shape, let's go out to Jay at the weather deck and see what he's got to say.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
The only time I feel the pain is in the sunshine, the rain.
Hey everyone, we're back on the Dock Shop weather deck. Good to see you all again. A little bit of a hiatus. We're going to be upgrading some equipment as far as computer and camera, taking more of a serious approach to this with a little bit more diversity in what we're going to shoot as well. Looking forward to doing it, and I think you'll enjoy it. Brought to you, of course, by dock shop, dockshopwi.com. Everything you need. A lot of lake homes up here. You got lakefront, new dock, get your dock taken out in the fall, all that kind of good stuff. And JDS Construction, specializing in remodels, drywall, paint, decks, trim, you name it. Info over here. Okay, nice mild week on tap. We have lows in the 50s. Wonderful weather that the locals like. Highs in the 70s. Just great. You know, we can hold on to this mild as long as we can would be fantastic. Looking at rain on Friday, Saturday. The rain forecasts this summer have been very, very unreliable. Much like the snow forecast were this last winter for some reason. They just never seem to be right. So I guess you stick your head out the window in the morning and see what it's going to do. Fishing conditions have been changing. The fish are now shifting into their summer deep water haunts. You're going to see more action on the humps, the sandgrass, that kind of thing, cribs, and a lot of suspended fish too. And that's going to be where you're going to, and low light, you know, early and late. If you can get out of bed, which a lot of people seem that they can't get out of bed, but if you can get out early, that's the time to be out there. Had a chance to jump in with the Solbergs last week and for some smallmouth action. The fish were up a little shallower than I would have guessed at that point, and but they're moving now, shifting as the day. Now this cool off might slow that movement on some of the bigger lakes. And Aaron got a real nice muskie. You can see right there on a bass bait. They ended up getting it in the boat and releasing it, and hope everyone had a great 4th of July, and let's send it back to the guys.
All right, Monday the 14th, snowshoe baseball, Lake Tom.
Ooh,
Snowshoe baseball capital of the world.
it is.
7:30 at night. Proceeds go to help the Lakeland Food Pantry. You know who's never seen snowshoe baseball?
Who?
Eric Nelson.
Really?
You know what else? He's never seen Rambo either. Can you believe that?
Huh.
We're trusting this guy with our America's youth. He's never seen Rambo.
Well, to each his own, I guess. But baseball, it's a fun time over there. Then Tuesday the 15th, Boulder sidewalk sale from 9 to 5. That ought to be some good bargains over there.
It sounds like it.
And last but not least,
just check your local chamber websites and the Visitors Bureau for Manitowish Waters for weekly activities, water ski shows. Of course, there's 3, maybe even, depending upon how you drive all the way to 3 or even 4 snowmobile clubs up here, including the Minocqua Bats, the oldest amateur ski show in the country. And library has events, flea markets. I know, I think Wednesdays in Boulder Junction, Thursdays in Manitowish Waters at the park, farmers markets, tons of live music. We just watched an awesome band at Manny's in Manitowish Waters. Of course, music at the park on Sundays and some Saturdays. So check those out. Some Saturday nights for music in the dark. When you're there, check out Tammy and Ryan down at the
Tiki Bar.
Tavern.
That's a fun little place.
Yep.
They even got gambling there.
It's true.
We won't tell anybody what kind of gambling, but there's gambling.
All right. Well, until
Okay.
then,
Take care, everybody.
have fun.